Okay, so I'm going to start and do the group reading. I think I have all the oracle cards that I require. I'm actually going to start shuffling this right now. So hi, YouTube. Hi, if you're watching this on YouTube. Everyone in chat can now say hi to YouTube and we can actually read it because chat is actually right above my head somewhere. So I'll be posting this part to YouTube as the group reading, and if you're on YouTube, and you should be seeing this when the candle report will be posted to it. However, you're missing out if you're on YouTube and you missed out on individual readings I do here live on Twitch. RNG hacks when they finally work. So, and if you are all participating here on for the candle on Twitch side, if you are participating for the candle magic that goes with the Magic Circle event, please make sure you YouTube smells. Okay, make sure you're subscribed. I would appreciate, you don't have to subscribe, but I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel also, because I'll be posting this reading plus the candle report on YouTube. It will be in the description box when this part of the video goes live. So what we're doing right now, we're trying to find out what do we need to know as a group for the spring equinox. It's about rejuvenation, relaxation, getting an extra burst of energy, because with the spring energy brings us Aries energy, initiating change, a lot of that fire energy, which can be really good, really, you know, intense. Another thing to note when it comes to Aries energy, that cardinal energy, we are in eclipse season. The full moon in Libra is coming up, is going to be a lunar eclipse. So that's fun energy, and it also brings us Mercury going retrograde on April 1st. So there's a lot of things happening during these few months, or this month, this season. But it's okay, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We can work with this chaotic energy. All right, Big Daddy, what do we need to know? We have the Hermit card coming out of here. We have the Lovers card, and we have the Magician. We've got some big players coming into here. So the Hermit brings us Virgo energy, the Lovers brings us Gemini, and the Magician's bringing us Mercury, which, funny enough, Mercury rules over both Gemini and Virgo. Is associated so with those energies. So we're seeing the fact that they're in reverse isn't too like surprising, or you shouldn't have to really worry too much about it. But the Hermit coming out here is like wanting to do something, wanting to get out of your shell. Maybe you've been held up so much, and with the spring energy you want to get out, but you want to find something that you love to do, and this has to be a choice that you have to make yourself go and do it. You have to talk to people, you have to communicate, but you might want to take it kind of slow. We don't have to rush into things, but this is going to be some tough love for some of you out there, is starting to communicate with others. Now with Mercury, we're in the shadow period as I'm doing this right now, which just means like make sure to double check your communication. We're going to start seeing things from electronics to communication, miscommunication come out there. Just keep that in mind when it comes to those sort of things. We have the Ten of... I just realized, hold on, this is going to be... I have to zoom out just a little bit. Just a little bit. It gets kind of harder to see things, but we should be okay. Hold on. When I see a lot of cards in reverse like this, just kind of tells me taking our time, really looking things over, and needing to ground our energy, especially with that Queen of Pentacles. We've got Aquarius energy and Capricorn coming to make an appearance in here. I specifically associate Queen of Pentacles with Capricorn energy. All the reversal tells me it's just extra sauce. It's just some extra sauce. So some things are going to be delayed. And this could be just because there's a lot of stress going on in the situation, especially because we see the star is in the, well, is going to be in the middle. We have another row to come into here. Lyric Book Teens. Shout if you need me. Got you. Thank you. When I see the star here, it's because we're trying to find hope, we're trying to find guidance, we're trying to be guided by the stars, we're trying, and that's why we're seeing a lot of these signs into here, is because we're trying to, potentially some of you out there want to study astrology or want to learn astrology, you want to get guidance from above. You may want to start looking into your astrological signs, your rising signs, your Mercury. With the Queen of Pentacles being in reverse, this is also kind of energy with the Magician being reversed, is don't fall into traps of like someone with a silver tongue, someone who's telling you what you want to hear. Think things through critically. Make sure you don't believe the first thing you hear before you act onto it, because she is about something that you are hands-on in. You're trying to build something. This is also about self-care and the way that you speak to yourself, with the Magician card sitting right above. The 9 of Wands and the 10 of Wands. So a lot of stress going on because we have a lot of things to let go of. And here we go. Perfect. We got the 6 of Swords as our crowning card, which, hold on, let me push that up because I realize my camera is right there. But then we have, I'm so used to doing this. I just realized, like, you can't really see it when I do that, but that's just habit. Yes, we have the Knight of Pentacles, a lot of Virgo energy, and I'll get to that in just a moment. And then the 3 of Wands. So there's two things that are coming apparent into here. One thing is that we have a lot of 9s and 10s. We got a lot of like 10s coming into here. Things are reaching completion, that we're starting to let things go because we need to either one of two things: take a few steps back to assess the situation, to find the light that is guiding, that has to guide us to let certain things go so that we can feel lighter and more free with this upcoming season. And then with the Virgo energy, with this Pentacles, this is about the plans you're making, the details. We may be thinking too big about the end goal versus the daily task, which is the Knight of Pentacles, and also how far we can go if we go at a steady pace. Some of you out there are going so hard, so fast because you want those results. You are wanting them so badly, you're trying to grind and work, and it's just stressing you out so much. It's adding more to your plate that it's actually slowing you down more, versus taking things as a steady place and like steady pace and setting things to your routine. That Virgo energy, when we saw it in the Hermit and it's in reverse, it's more of like you need to come out of your shell. You may need to make these tough decisions. Does my Virgo moon play into this? It definitely can, because the Virgo moon is like your emotions and how you like to reset, how you have to reset your emotions. You may need to do things that take things at a slower pace. Now with the Knight of Pentacles, that Knight of Pentacles energy, he is the most, he's slow, but like is in pacing, but it's for a purpose, because he's the most diligent, hardworking card in all of the tarot, in my opinion. He works very hard because it's day-to-day tasks. The King is more of trying to take care of everyone and everything and looks at the bigger picture, does the guidance, but it can hire people and delegate people to like, you do this, you do that. So it's like taking a lot off his plate. The Knight likes to do with these daily tasks, these daily routines, takes things one thing at a time, and they win in the long run because they can basically outlast you. So you want to embrace this energy. And when I see that Queen of Pentacles with that Capricorn energy, this is about when you're cutting corners, not to cut the corners so much that you start like disregarding your values, disregarding being authentic to yourself. This is about having also that miscommunication with that Magician being up right here. Now, while we want to also embrace this, we also see this with the 6 of Swords. We got that King of Swords. Got more Aquarius energy lurking underneath here. But this is about pushing forward even through turbulent water. So a lot of the stuff that we could also be feeling right now with spring, with Aries season, it's the astrological new year. So we're going to want to reset. We're trying to restart. We're trying to also like get rid of those feelings of like, damn, it's already, March, and I haven't done these things that I wanted to accomplish. Like if you had New Year's resolutions, don't hold on to that guilt. You need to take care of yourself, and you need to take care and nourish your dreams. And this is going to come from tough love. These are going to be routines you're going to have to set for yourself. If you need to talk with other people, how are you going to set those steps? What is your plan? The 9 of Wands doesn't want you to give up towards this dream of this 10 of Cups. Now, one thing to note as well with these minor arcana, when we see minor arcana, we have the power to flip that, to make it work for us. So we can flip these ones back over to kind of get the message of like, it's going to be very like high stress because your actions, but you don't want to lose control of your actions where you're just working on a little bit of everything, because then you start getting spread too thin. You can do so much more with so little. This could also be coming from the stress with the Magician in reverse. You're trying to look for your resources. You're trying to look for a message. And Spirit's like, you have everything that you need. As long as you keep things in balance. If you play hard, you better, you work hard, you play hard too. You keep that in balance. You have a day for working, you have a day for relaxing, to make sure you read, you play a game, that you take care of yourself, you have a self-care day. Keeping that in mind. With the Three of Wands, this is also wanting you to think bigger, but in a way of joy and happiness when we see this, because you have successes behind you and you do so much more when you start taking off these stress, taking off these projects, put things on the back burner, like write them down, put them in a journal, and you'll come back to it when you can. You've got other things you need to focus in on. I'm going to push everyone over to the side, and we're going to do some surrender cards. But more than anything, think about what you want to initiate, what you want these plans to be for the rest of the new year, all the way till Pisces season of 2025. That's how far we're thinking into the beyond here. So you have time. This is also another thing of trying not to rush it. You have time. What do we need to let go of for the spring season? I don't remember which one was first, but it's okay. Surrender to inner peace. Cultivating inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet, meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. For some of you, those daily tasks between the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles is adding in meditation. It's finding your inner peace. When you have a lot of voices speaking around you, a lot of opinions floating around you, you're going to want to find that moment of inner peace. Even if it means you have to shut the door on someone and it has to be at night under the stars, you're going to want to set that to your routine. That's going to be very beneficial, and this is you finding that inner peace amongst all of this sort of chaos here, because you're going to start to slowly let things go that you're like, you know what, this doesn't bring me joy, this doesn't bring happiness, why am I still holding so hard into this? Those came in flying, right? Oh my god, okay, hold on. Put them over there. Okay. Surrender resentments. Holding on to resentments only poison you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations in your life. This kind of gives me a little bit of the vibes of a little bit of the Lovers in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles and the Magician again. And why is because it's you don't want to hold on too tightly to those resentments. People mess up, make mistakes. You can just put boundaries up at this point. This is about putting boundaries. You're taking care of yourself by saying no and putting those boundaries up. And even when you have to tell yourself no, you can't do this because you have made a commitment to yourself and you're gonna hold to the promise that you've made yourself. For some of you out there, this may be inclined to wishing on a star, but you have to make sure you put in the work there to do it. Okay, I'm gonna take the work obviously, but it's releasing that is needed. Yeah. And then surrender to receiving support and love, which is obviously, Queen of Pentacles and the Lovers card type of vibes. Allow the love and support of others in. Rather than trying to handle everything yourself, this can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. What's ringing in my ears is actually the Nine of Wands. And why I say that is because when we got it in the reversal tells us more about your walls are up, and if anyone comes to speak to you or say, hey, would you like help doing XYZ, your first thought is well, because do you think I can't do it? Like anger, agitation, which could be caused with a little bit of the astrological, not cause, but I don't want to say it like that, but astrological is trying to say with Mercury, miscommunication coming into there, it's more common during these time frames. So keeping that in mind, it's not that people are trying to do this, and this could be someone close to you, because we have the Ten of Cups in here, so it's domestic. It's something that feels like home that you're trying to work on, or that someone in your home is they're trying to help you, and it comes off as maybe in your perspective condescending, and it's they're genuinely just trying to help you. You have to let that love stay down. You have to let that love in. Okay, when I hear that, surrender to receiving support and love. Don't think that people are out to get you. Just keep things, I'm like, there's always, like, you know your gut intuition. When you have a good feeling about a certain person or a situation, you'll know what to do in that scenario. If you should let them in and allow them to help, or do you like, no, I can do it, thank you so much, and just move on. Do this one first. Now, what I'm going to do for these next 3 oracle cards, actually next 4. Ooh, I forgot. Hold on. Yes, there we go. Now this one here, you can apply all 3 of them. Now this one you can pick, or you can pick 1, 2, and 3. We're going to do a little bit mini of a pick a card vibe here, okay? So you can pick 1, 2, or 3. We're going to flip it out here. That's right, I have to switch screens. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. I flipped to the screen because I forgot what I did this. I don't know. Magic Circle, I think I did this or something. I don't remember when I did this. Maybe it was on YouTube. Sometimes the cards flip upright. I'm like, you're not supposed to see it. So if you would like to, you could pick 1, 2, or 3, and then I'm going to obviously flip it back so you can see. But sometimes the cards flip upright and it's kind of like cheating. You can see what they look like. So these cards are supposed to tell you like where you are in your path right now. Where is your journey at this moment? Got 1. We got 2. I want to do myself with a number, but also don't. Oh, shit. And then we have 3. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. My throat at the wall. So hold tight to that number. And let us go. So if you picked card number 1, where you are in your journey right now is take the leap. Taking the leap, which is funny enough right here, surrender to inner peace. I mean, it looks like someone taking a leap right there, but this could be taking a leap of faith. This could be, you know, taking the leap to a new opportunity. Even if you're feeling like the 6 of Swords, maybe feeling a little bit stressed out, but you've got to keep moving. You got to keep flowing. You have to also have faith. Even if you feel like you're alone, you're never truly alone. All right, if you picked card number 2, limiting beliefs. This is letting go of limiting beliefs about yourself, about your situation, about where you can grow. This is about thinking and dreaming like you feel like you're set forth this path and this path is stressing you out, but where else can you go? And it might be a slow process, but it is not impossible. We've just started the journey. Number 3, we have boundaries. We were talking about that before. If you feel like you need to put boundaries up, for some of you right now, you could be also putting boundaries with yourself, setting those boundaries as a form of tough love because you've made a promise to yourself and you're like, I'm going to hold myself to this. I'm going to be authentic to myself and I'm going to prioritize myself because that is the smart thing to do. That is the loving and caring thing you need to do. Okay, next we're going to do the Woodland Wardens. Again, I'm going to switch to just chatting really quick so I can shuffle this and you don't get to see the same process applies. An additional message, 1, 2, or 3 combination, whichever you feel like doing. I may need the guidebook for this one. Potentially, we'll see what it is. Okay, we have 1, 2, and 3. If you haven't already selected your card. Okay, card number 1 You have the Otter, peace. Have this one, which is peace. So this could be bringing in more peace into your life. We're actually going to, oh gosh, okay. Roman numerals. It's okay, I can do this. I'm also on mobile, so I didn't notice. Yeah, like I've seen it. From my point of view, I've seen it. I didn't even see it on this computer either. This computer doesn't tell me it was on it. It was just here. Roman numeral, my weakness. Yeah, I can do this. Like I have to break it down. Okay, actually, here we go. Ah, I got it. I want to pet the otter. But here's your otter for those who picked number 1. You are entering a time of peace and tranquility. Enjoy it, allowing yourself to relax fully. Love that. Okay, number 2, if you picked card number 2, the goat. Overcoming obstacles. Overcoming potentially these limiting beliefs, considering it's right underneath that one. But we've got overcoming obstacles. Okay. Let's double check. I'm pretty sure this is self-explanatory. Okay. A recent loss may have you feeling down, or a new unfortunate obstacle may have appeared in your path. Realign yourself with your goals to regain control of the situation. How can you better achieve balance in your life? Okay, and then for number 3, we have the Cayman. I don't know, it looks like a little alligator or crocodile to me, but and it says dreams. Right one. Okay, a dream of yours is about to come true. Stay still yet alert like the Cayman? And at the right moment, seize your opportunity with relish. What have you dreamt about? Wait, dreams come true? Yep, that one's about dreams. And what have you been recently dreaming about? Oh, poppies. Is most of poppies in like Wizard of Oz? Yep, you're saying it right? Okay. I'm like, I'm not sure if I was. I'm sorry. Guinness is very short fur, but yet very fuzzy. So sometimes I feel like one of his hairs is on my lips because I put gloss on. So you hear me doing that? That's the only reason why. Okay. Two more decks to go through. Dorothy fell asleep, yes. Okay, so I was thinking of that one because they're both thinking about sleep. This is the secret garden. So we're going to find out about your little secret garden, an additional message. Same concept. You can pick 1, 2, or 3. One already came flying out, and so did 2 and 3. I just felt like these were very much spring feelings. The secret garden, because garden and spring, I feel like that goes very well together. Okay, so if you picked number 1, oh wait, 1, 2, and 3. I'll give it a second. I got a lot of cards piling up in here. We're gonna snooze that ad. Okay, if you picked card number 1, you have dare, take a risk, and fly. We're seeing a lot in this row here, which they're not really supposed to be like associated with each other, but it's very interesting that they are, because we have dare, take a risk, and fly, surrender to inner peace, and oh shit, I didn't even think about that, peace and peace, take the leap. We're seeing that. Damn, where did my ad go? I snoozed it because we're towards the end of the reading. I didn't want it to go up, so you know, we have all of that in here. I just snoozed it for now. Okay? If you picked number 2, beginnings, don't be afraid to start small. And you have overcoming obstacles with limiting beliefs and surrender resentments. It was a joke, lol. I'm a sub. You were into a joke. So yeah, we have beginnings. Don't be afraid to start small. This could be starting small about, and that's another card that definitely relates to that Knight of Pentacles about daily tasks. Don't be afraid to do so. And then if you picked number 3, we have a double dream fiasco. Have a cup of tea in the garden and find yourself in a good book. So I'm quickly going to touch base. So we just had dreams into here to help into this. Double dream action. And I just saw Aaron banned penguins. Needed this. I had my final interview new job today, so maybe a good sign. Yes, this is such a good reading. Holy shit. Double dream. Trevor, you're going to do amazing. Yes, Trevor, you're going to do amazing. I know you're going to do amazing. So yeah, so we have double dreams. This one's a little bit more specific into have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee and in your garden with nature, wherever you can. I chose double dream as a Pisces. I kind of feel stereotyped, but you are the best one to navigate dreams. It's very Aaron removed a ban on penguins. I will say, was informed, I guess. Like, I came across this information about the dream world and how it's a real, like, in a way, a world place. Like, you can navigate your dreams. Have you ever been in a dream before that you're like, I know I've been in this dream before? It's very familiar to you. And they say Pisces is the best, like, energy to gather to navigate that. The deep, deep, like, ocean, the deep, deep dreams. So... And technically, right now, we're still in Pisces season. It is still Pisces season. It will not be Aries and the spring equinox until, at least in my time zone, 10 o'clock at night. Okay? Take your old job once you get the new one. And, of course, we have to end this reading with a sweet, sweet message. Pre-roll ads are on. Run an ad break to disable them. No, you're fine. We'll just... Everyone's here. We'll be fine. I don't know. Twitch is just telling me some stuff. We're going to end this with a Therapet. Still same concept. I actually don't have to change this because I have to split the deck for this one. So, okay, I need to drive to a dealership. Be safe. Hi, Astro. Oh, shit. So you can pick 1, 2, or 3. You're going to be able to see them. Drive crazy. Reverse psychology. So this is a sweet, sweet message to end for this spring equinox, for a welcoming Aries season, that you can hold on to either for the rest of the night, or you can hold on to, hold on, I want to do this really quick. We're doing that one. Which also means you can screenshot it and save it for yourself for later. Go straight and then take some turns left and right. Go. Okay, so we're going to do it like this. We're going to do 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to give you an opportunity to pick what your message will be. Excuse me, I need water. I'll pick whatever Penguins picks. Okay. Okay, so we ready? If you picked card number 1. Hey, you matter. Thanks for existing. What animal is this? It's not. I know it looks similar to the otter. But is it an otter? Is it an otter? Yeah, I think it might be an otter. I was like, is it? So, and if you are wondering, besides a few exceptions, there is something a little extra that I do for the moon magic circles. It's because we have a new moon or full moon activation that we say beforehand. And sometimes I do a little sound cleanse beforehand. That's the only thing I didn't do for this one right now because we're doing other things. But this is very similar. If you're wondering like what my magic circles are like, this is what the tarot reading part, the online part would be like, is this. Okay. Number 2, if you pick number 2, everything is scary and you feel vulnerable, but that doesn't mean anything is going to go wrong. Anxious feelings aren't usually indicative of reality. And that is a gorgeous purple kitty cat. I picked this kitty. This is a cute kitty though. And then number 3, if you picked number 3, you got You Can Do the Thing. We have an otter, a cat, and a doggo. Okay, so that was the group reading.
Oh my God.
Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. That was the group reading. I am going to unlock the private or the individual ones for the channel points. Give me just a moment to reset things so I can clean this all up. But thank you so much for joining for the group tarot reading. This will be up on YouTube. And if you would like to join in the